Good afternoon, boys and girls. Today is August 2nd, and it is again time for a Buoy 10 update. Today we went back out into the salt, and it was a pretty good bite first thing. I felt a little bit better this morning as opposed to yesterday, where I struggled that first hour yesterday. We were doing pretty good. I don't know, it just kind of felt like they were micro bites. Like it would happen for a little bit, then it would stop. Then it happened for a little bit, then stop. I don't know if we were just running into pods of fish, or if it was just that the fish were coming up and feeding, then dropping down. But yeah, we had a good mix of Chinook and coho. We got 3 Chinook and 3 coho, and at that point, our guys were not feeling so hot, so we decided to tuck in and hide a little bit and catch some rockfish. So we ended up getting into a bunch of rockfish, lots and lots of sea bass, and even a little bonus ling. So all in all, it's a good day. Kind of felt a little bit bad that some guys were feeling a little under the weather, because fishing is supposed to be fun. It is not supposed to be how many fish you catch. If you limit it out, it is supposed to be fun and entertaining day. And when you start feeling sick, it's not. So we decided to come in and catch some sea bass. For the most part today, the fish that we were catching, again, all spin fish. It's kind of nice. There's a lack of bait. They're starting to get a bunch more, starting to become more consistent, so that's good. We'll have access to fresh anchovies, but having spin fish out there has been working just fine. And for the depths, I've been getting them anywhere from 10 feet on the line counter down to 30 for the most part. Today we dropped a couple of them down for Chinook and just got into pretty much a nursery. You know, there's a lot of little ones. We ended up getting a couple adult Chinook, and all 3 of them were hatchery too, oddly enough, so we could have fished inside on the river too. As for the river, it sounds like it was definitely better today than it was yesterday, and that's to be expected because the tides are getting better. Tides are getting smaller, and so there should be more and more fish starting to come in, Chinook especially, as the tides get smaller, in theory. Also, what's going to happen here starting tomorrow is right around daylight will be high slack, and so these next few days there should be a really good bite the first couple hours of daylight from 5 a.m. till about 8-9 o'clock in the morning. So we'll see, but all in all, it is really, really quiet down here. Parking is easy. The docks are empty, and I know that part of that reason is because a couple of years ago they took out all of the shops. We don't have the tackle shop anymore here. We don't have the little restaurant with all the beer and delicious food and chowder here anymore. We don't have the fish packing here anymore. So there's definitely a lot less hustle and bustle, but there's also just flat out less boats. There's just fewer people out here. So I don't know. Maybe people are being smart about their vacation time and waiting until this weekend or later on in the season. But I'm used to seeing more people down here and just not seeing it. So actually, tell you what, I can show you the spin fish that I've been using. Most of the bites we had yesterday were on 2.0s. And today, most of the bites came on 2.5s and a couple on a 3.0. I like running the smaller ones. It's just a little bit smaller profile, easier for the fish to hit, less chance of them missing the hooks. That's just my personal preference, but I've also been getting outfished by guys out there running the 3.0. So maybe don't listen to everything I gotta say. Let's see here. So for the most part, it's just basically anything pink purple. This color here is called Misty River. That one's probably been my best one. I was fishing 2 of them. There it is in the 2.5. Anything basically blue or pink for the most part. Silver blue. Silver blue, I painted a little chartreuse head on it. Silver red. But for the most part, in anything blue or pink, and just get it down there. Fish fast, cover water, find those groups, turn corners on them, stay on top of them, and hope that they keep on biting. But I don't know, that's kind of the report for today. River was better, ocean was nice, but maybe a little bit lumpy for some. It was good fishing. I felt like I did better today than I did yesterday. Maybe I'm just starting to get in the groove. We'll see. I'm going to be back out in the salt tomorrow, most likely. It looks like the weather is going to start falling apart here for getting out in the ocean come this weekend, which will be fine because the tide should be pretty good for fishing in the river. And it sounds like they're already starting to show up here, so that is excellent. We will see you guys tomorrow. Later.